Fuler. Born and raised, actually. I was born at Grand Strand Hospital.
How long have you been a bartender?
Working on 10 years now. I come from a long line of barmen. My grandfather owned the first bar that was in Fells Point, Maryland, called the Cat's Eye back in the 60s.
You have a few secret skills we've talked about. How did you learn you could do that?
I've watched people in many different cities. Austin, New Orleans, Vegas. It took me 4 to 6 hours a day, 4 days a week on the beach to do what I'm doing now. I've never practiced with practice bottles because about 3 blocks from here you have the softest ground in the world. It's sand.
I'm sure you've heard the comparisons to cocktail.
Sure, absolutely. And my answer to I'm like Tom Cruise is I'm a 1.5 feet taller and I don't believe in apes.
You do competition.
It kind of started when I was in Austin. Absolute did a drink challenge. I randomly put a drink in. Made it to the top 25. It wasn't until like 2 years later that I competed in a contest. I continued to grow as a bartender by leaving here during the winter. Fort Myers, Florida, Jacksonville, New Orleans.
Favorite place?
It's got to be Austin. It's live music capital of the world. At any given time, you can find any type of music you could ever want in any bar.
What's been your most memorable encounter?
Monday after the Masters at the House of Blues. Tony Dorsett, Dan Marino, Carlton. Meeting those guys is a bit surreal.
Favorite movie?
Dances with Wolves.
Friday night playlist.
Yellow Ledbetter by Pearl Jam. Bulls on Parade by Rage. And I'd probably end it with a little bit of Jason Aldean.
Most embarrassing moment?
Working on the Big M casino boat. Just started flaring, thought I was really, really hot. Had a glass bottle go astray and it shattered on top of the bar in front of everybody.
Favorite band?
Pearl Jam.
Best tip you've ever got?
$2 grand. Working on the Big M casino boat. Got hit for $25,000. I was pouring his Jack and Cokes all night long. He handed me $2 grand.
Favorite drink to make?
Mint julep.
Celebrity crush?
Mark Wahlberg.
You just had twins, right?
5 months old, Jameson and Noah. Obviously, I named my kid Jameson.
What is dad life like?
It's crazy running 2 lives, man. To really think about being a father, man, I still haven't learned it.
So far, what's the best part about being a dad?
Waking up to them every day. Seeing their smiling faces, or screaming, or whatever they're doing, just knowing that they woke up and everything's okay.
Which one's your favorite?
I don't have one.
What are the best perks to being a bartender?
Seeing how everybody got to the same bar at the same time. Somebody that's from Jersey, somebody from Connecticut, Michigan, Myrtle Beach. To think that their paths all crossed to meet at that one bar at that one location, think about that is absolutely crazy. I think the biggest perk is absolutely the people that you meet and the interactions that you get. They're not all great, but they build not only your character and ability to deal with people. Dealing with people is probably my favorite part about bartending.
Great fears or phobias?
Something happened to my kids.
What would you tell someone who wants to get into flair bartending?
You got to commit to it. It's not something that you pick up and in 20 minutes know how to do. You may get a trick, but to be able to formulate an actual routine behind the bar with a glass bottle and people in front of you. So just stay committed.
What's the biggest bar tab you've ever seen?
$6 grand.
You can have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive. Who would they be?
FDR, Tom Cruise, Jesus.
What is your signature drink?
Signature drink is going to be a play off of a classic cocktail. Instead of a pink squirrel, it's called the Pink Lady. Comes in a hurricane glass. It starts with vanilla vodka, Absolute, Malibu, rum, a little bit of half and half, a little bit of ice cream. Mix, end it with cranberry juice, grenadine, and orange juice. Shaken to a firth, kind of comes out as a pink milk looking color, and with whipped cream and a cherry.